Well, it's my pleasure first to welcome Mr. Neil Chapman, who's the president of ExxonMobil Chemical Company, vice president of ExxonMobil Corporation. Before his current appointment in January 2015, Mr. Chapman was SVP of the company's global polymers businesses. He joined what was the Esso Chemical Company in the UK in 1984, and then advanced through its chemical affiliates in the UK and in Belgium, the USA, and Hong Kong prior to the merger between Exxon and Mobil in 1999. Mr. Chapman is a member of the Board of Directors and Executive Committee of the American Chemistry Council and a member of the board of the ICCA and the National Association of Manufacturers. And now it's a pleasure to invite him to the podium to give us the first presentation of the morning. Thank you very much, Mr. Chapman.
Great, thank you. Thank you. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to be back in Dubai for this year's forum of the GPCA. This is the preeminent industry gathering, providing an ideal opportunity to share ideas and discuss the outlook for the industry here in the Middle East and, of course, beyond. Today, that outlook remains positive. Our industry's growth continues to outpace general economic growth. Our products support a vast supply chain that makes the world healthier, safer, more productive, and more sustainable. For these reasons, I am as optimistic about the chemical industry now as I have been in all of my 33 years with ExxonMobil. We're part of a new golden age for chemical innovation and growth. And today I want to briefly discuss the important role that chemicals have in improving lives around the world, the responsibilities that role has for all of us, and the importance of sustainable solutions for our industry's future. This is a time of great opportunity for our industry. Demand for chemicals remains robust, and we expect significant growth in the decades ahead. ExxonMobil estimates that the global demand for chemicals will double within the next 20 years. That's more than the forecasts for energy and GDP growth over the same period. Of course, the developing world will account for nearly all of this growth, with 2/3 coming from the Asia-Pacific region. The world's expanding population is an obvious driver of growing chemical demand. And over the next quarter of a century, we can expect our planet to have about 2 billion more people. That increase is more than the current combined populations of the Middle East and India. And these people will all be potential consumers of our products. The increasing global prosperity is another important factor to industry growth. One of the triumphs of the past quarter century has been the dramatic increase in living standards around the world. Every year, 160 million people are joining the global middle class, living healthier and better lives. Chemical industry products are key to this economic success story. As incomes in the developing world rise, more and more people have access to consumer goods, automobiles, appliances, and packaged food. From smartphones to air conditioners, all of these things are built from chemicals. However, in the future, a critical enabler of future industry growth will be the way producers and consumers work together to increase the sustainability of our products and services across the entire value chain. Looking at our industry through the lens of sustainability makes good business sense. Fortunately, industry is working closely with customers to start from a strong position. Many of the products we all produce have strong sustainability benefits. For example, new polyethylene films used in farming and greenhouses have increased crop yields up to 60% in some cases. These films improve moisture retention, control weeds, and manage temperatures to enable longer growing seasons and increase overall efficiency. These plastics are helping agriculture address many of the 21st century concerns about feeding growing populations. Then once the food is cultivated, plastics products help it reach the grocery shelves efficiently and effectively. Of course, regrettably, it's estimated that 1/3 of the food produced for human consumption today is lost or wasted at an estimated annual cost of $750 billion. Plastic packaging is helping address this problem by preserving food longer and reducing spoilage. Plastic packaging enables significant environmental benefits as well, including less energy use and reduced greenhouse gas emissions. A 2016 study conducted for the American Chemistry Council found that the environmental cost of plastics in consumer goods and packaging is nearly 4 times less than if plastics were replaced with alternative materials, such as glass and aluminium and paper. Plastics are also at the heart of solutions that reduce the weight of vehicles, thereby helping to increase fuel efficiency and reduce carbon emissions. Supplanting steel in many automotive applications, today's plastic and polymer composites typically make up to 50% of the volume of a new car, but actually it's less than 10% of its weight. Every 10% of vehicle weight reduction means about a 7% gain in fuel economy, according to the US Department of Energy. The impact on energy efficiency and range of the expanding fleet of electric vehicles is expected to be even greater. These are significant fuel savings, especially when you consider that within 3 decades, the number of cars on the world's roads will have more than doubled. This vehicle lightweighting, combined with a higher air retention of butyl tires, shows that our industry is making a meaningful difference to the sustainability of the automotive sector. Chemical industry products are also helping meeting housing needs by producing building materials that are more energy efficient, more durable, and better performing. And of course, we know what they are, from roofing to flooring, water pipes to window seals, house wraps to insulation. Plastics and other polymers can deliver energy savings and last longer than traditional materials. These are just a few examples of the many sustainable solutions provided across our industry. Together, we're making great strides to improve lives while delivering sustainable solutions which protect the future for generations to come. But we have much more to do. Whether it's about the products we make, how we make them, or their life cycle impact, our industry must continually build the trust of society. People everywhere want a good quality of life, a clean environment, a better future for their children. Our industry has played an important role in fulfilling these aspirations, and we must continue meeting these responsibilities. To promote sustainability, products must be manufactured efficiently, minimizing the use of energy and minimizing the production of waste and emissions. And this must be done in a way that continues to improve the quality of life and the prosperity of the communities in which we operate. At ExxonMobil, these are core principles for how we conduct our operations. Advanced efficiency technologies and techniques have helped us to reduce the intensity of greenhouse gas emissions in our operations. ExxonMobil's chemical business has reduced its net greenhouse gas emissions intensity by nearly 9% since 2013. We've also reduced the energy intensity of our manufacturing operations by 5% over the same period, while of course our production capacity has significantly increased. Other companies in our industry have achieved similar successes. Emissions per unit produced are anticipated to decline as industry employs new and innovative production processes and technology. However, looking forward, the overall emissions from plastic production will likely increase in the medium term as industry responds to global demand growth. Of course, while this will be an issue, a 2009 McKinsey study found that for every unit of greenhouse gases emitted by the chemical industry, society saves more than 2 units through the use of the products that we manufacture. In other words, from an emissions standpoint, our products save more than twice what they cost. And that ratio stands to grow even greater with increased innovation and investment. Over the longer term, we firmly believe that new technology advances will deliver solutions for reducing total emissions of the chemical industry. Another industry responsibility is to build the public's trust in the health and the safety of the products that we produce. We must work with policymakers and regulators to develop practical, risk-based solutions to foster product management capable of meeting 21st century demands. The recent success of modernizing the primary law overseeing the safety of chemical products in the United States, the TSCA, or Toxic Controls Substances Act, was a monumental achievement on this front. It represents the kind of progress that is possible when industry, government, and NGOs work together toward constructive improvements. This updated federal law will help ensure that chemical manufacturers have the regulatory certainty needed to support future investments that will drive economic growth. Industry associations such as GPCA can do what no single company can do on its own. These organizations increase the transparency of our industry's business and help to build trust across the value chain. As the representative of a diverse set of companies, they provide a collective voice to educate stakeholders on the health and safety of our products, as well as the choices with respect to sustainability. Global industry initiatives like Responsible Care Program, which of course GPCA adopted in 2009, help drive continuous improvements in health, safety, and environmental performance. It's our commitment to doing more and doing it better. Responsible care companies are industry leaders, playing a vital part to ensure that the business of chemistry is safe, secure, and sustainable. Voluntary reporting and commitments also help to reinforce consumer confidence in our industry and our products. GPCA puts a significant focus on supporting its members to adopt sustainability as a core long-term strategy. The results of this organization's 2016 CEO survey on sustainability clearly show that sustainability issues are influencing the business strategy of member companies today, and we have no doubt will continue to do so into the future. It's a similar focus. The American Chemistry Council has recently endorsed a set of sustainability principles. But we must work as an industry along multiple fronts. For example, with associations like ACC, like GPCA, Plastics Europe, and the World Plastics Council, to develop sustainability action plans in areas such as reporting metrics and the circular economy concept to improve materials management. This new business model focuses on eliminating waste and eliminating inefficiency and promoting greater resource productivity to offer for companies to drive growth, innovation, and competitiveness. I would encourage us to work together and avoid duplication. Many of us in this room are plastic producers. Plastics are a sustainable solution that enables society to do more with less. However, as an industry, we must do more to help solve the growing problem of plastic waste. Today's plastic debris in landfills, on our streets, in our countryside, and in our oceans is not an acceptable outcome. But of course, this is a very complex problem, and it will require collaboration across the value chain, from us, the resin producers, to compounders, to consumer brands and retailers, to waste collection, separation, and recycling companies, to governments and regulators at all levels, and finally to consumer decisions and behaviors. Cooperation, technology, and enhanced accountability can drive progress to meet this challenge. All of us share the same goals with respect to sustainability, and we each bring different strengths and different perspectives to the table. The challenge is to translate goals into action on a scale that will have a material impact. At ExxonMobil, we have made becoming a visible sustainability leader a priority for our chemical business. We are committed to providing sustainable solutions that make modern life possible, not just today, but tomorrow, so future generations can thrive. To help achieve our goal, we have significantly expanded our staff numbers working on sustainability. We are a long way from having all the answers, but we're taking concrete steps to position our business for the future. We are building sustainability into all aspects of our chemical business: manufacturing, technology, supply chain, and commercial operations. It is important that each part of our organization understand the impact of their activities in terms of sustainability, and then develop plans to address both the issues and the opportunities. We're setting lofty goals to ensure that new grades and new products we introduce to the market have demonstrable sustainable value. We're also increasing our investment in high-impact technology to deliver sustainable solutions, from new feedstocks to new products to new digitally enabled business models which bring us closer to our customers. We firmly believe that new technology development applied on a global scale will be critical. And we're expanding collaboration with stakeholders across the value chain to find scalable economic solutions to prevent plastics from ending up in the oceans and ending up in landfill sites. And finally, we're leveraging the tremendous enthusiasm of all 11,000 ExxonMobil Chemical Company employees who want to do the right thing for the future of our planet. As I said, we do not have all the answers, but we are determined to build on our past success by setting aggressive goals for the future. In closing, our industry has much to be proud of. We've improved the quality of life of millions of people around the globe. Looking forward, our products and services will become even more important to support a growing and thriving global population. But we must continue to innovate, to enable sustainable solutions for generations to come. And we must do it in a way that is safe, efficient, and economic. I think all of us have an important responsibility in this regard. The stakes are clearly high, and the opportunities are far-reaching. But we believe that our industry's past is its prologue, and that we have the potential to make an even greater impact in the decades ahead. This industry is well positioned to build on our accomplishments to shape a sustainable and prosperous future. In summary, we believe the best is yet to come. Thank you.